Alright YouTube, in this video we are going to see how to create this mockup with Figma. So this is created with Figma. I'll leave all the images and the text in the description so that you can follow along with me. Now if you see, this is the banner section. Let me zoom in a bit. This is the banner section, and this is the service section. So you can see this is created with gradient, and I'll show you how to create this in Figma. And then we have our operation and how we work section and appointment form and the gallery and the testimonial. Fine, now let's get started. So create a new file and open a frame, so that I'll be choosing desktop. So now here, get into the frames. On the sidebar you will find desktop, just click it. So the frame is ready. Now let's create a rectangle. Let's fill it with the color. So I have copied the color, so this is the violet, and create a text. So the text is going to be ready for help. Select all and fill this with white. It's already white. So the font family is scrub, and let's increase the size to, let's say, 25. And let's make this bold. Just alt drag, select the text, alt drag, copy the heading, and for the heading it's blinker. The font family is blinker. Let this be bold, and the size need to be 65. I want the break over here, so just adjust it accordingly. I'm not going to work on line height. I'm leaving this to you, so work on it. I'll show you how it's done. So before doing anything, select the frame and select the layout grid. Click on these dots, and we want the columns, and on left and right I want margin of 100 pixels, and I want 12 columns, and let's just make this 5%. And tool, just place this way. Now use the arrow to properly adjust it. Now we need a rectangle. Just make this way. Zoom in with Ctrl plus and select this, press Alt and just make this smaller, and select this, and you can change the color to white, and that's okay. Now select this big text, and you will see the line height. You can adjust this way. So as I said, I'm leaving this to you. Now create a text again. So the text is going to be this one. Alt drag, select the text, and then alt drag. Alt drag will duplicate it. Double click, paste it, and this time let this be curved, but it should be regular because it's a paragraph. Control minus. So this is too long. Now just adjust it to the width of the large heading. So that's it. Take this little, by pressing shift you can select multiple elements. Now create a rectangle. So this is for button, and if you go here you can make the border radius as 30 pixel. Select this, and let's fill it with yellow color. Actually it's not tomato, it's yellow, and you don't have to worry about it. You can see once you click on fill, the violet is also there and the yellow is also there, so no need to copy it one more time. Alt drag, select this, alt drag, and we just need learn more. That's it. Adjust the width accordingly, and if you see, this is at the top. So control, select the text, control closed round square bracket, press it, press it. Now it's at the extreme top. We can make this black, and select the text and place it over. Now select this button and shift and text, then horizontal and center, vertical and center, and that's it. We just need to have a big rectangle and get into the fill. So instead of by default is going to be solid, you have to make this image and choose the image. So the image is plumber. Double click it and it will open it for you. Take this aside. Now select, double click it, press Ctrl and adjust it whichever way you want. Select it, press Ctrl and make this little, press Ctrl and adjust the width, and cool, that's it. And don't let it go outside of the grid or else you will miss the symmetric value. So this is done. Now let's work on this section. Select a rectangle, drag it, make sure it is perfectly at the grid, and select one more rectangle and properly have this over here. It's up to you. Now we need to fill this with yellow and this need to be purple, and radius is 30 pixel. We need to be consistent with radius on all divs, so it is going to be 30 pixel. Cool. Now create another rectangle and this is for the image. Again click on fill, make it image, select the image. It's in the banner section. The first one is this one. It's fill right now. Just make it fit. Cool. That is done. Now select this and drag, double click it, so it's below now. So control minus control Z, control Z, control Z, all drag. So what we do is we'll select these elements because it's going to be reusable. All drag and make this black. Now you can use this shift alt drag and have it over here. So the text for this one is this. Double click, make this. So get the container and arrange it accordingly. Now this should be bold, and if I'm leaving this to you, you have it whichever way you like. So now again alt drag to get it at the top, control close square bracket. The text is going to be very short. This text is it. This is the text, and get the container and adjust the width, make it at the center, have it at the center. So text align center. Now select this text and this big text, this block, select this block first and then this text, vertical align center. Now we need a button, so it's better to have the duplicate of this button as well. Select all drag, and that's it. So this section is done. If you see, the home page section is done. Sorry, the banner section is done. Now it's time for the middle section, which is one, and select the desktop and make it a little bigger. So to have a divider consistent, create a rectangle which is of 100% height, 100 pixel height, and create another with 50 pixel height. So this will act as a divider. So what does divider mean? Each section should have consistent spacing. So for that case we are going to use this. So for every section this is going to be the consistent spacing. So let this be as of now. Now we need the heading, this section, just alt drag and place it. Cool, I'm not going to change the text, I'm leaving this to you. Just have this. Cool. Now as a subdivider, so this is going to be the subdivider. Now the work of this is done. So create a rectangle as of now, which should be 3 grids. Now select this, get into this fill and radial. Now the gradient should be yellow, and alt drag one more time. This is again going to be yellow, and place this over here. Now what we need to do is we need a stroke. So for our understanding, let's have a stroke. We don't need this black, it's got it should be white. Actually it should be purple, not yellow. Make it full, zoom in, take it little smaller so that make it complete. So if you see, if you make this full, if you make this half, you'll have this indicator. So the indicator is here. Properly place it. And that's it. Select this square and remove the stroke. Just click on minus, and that's it. We need some headings, or have all styles over here so that we can drag it wherever we need. Select this, alt drag, make this white. For the first one, let's just copy the text and paste it. Reduce the size of the container and increase the font. Too much, 28 is okay. Now the text, make this white. Change the text. Reduce the size of the container of the text. Make this 18. Then we have image. So as I said, I'm not going to work on the line height and the spacing. It will be time consuming. So fill, solid, image, change the image. So this time it's services, I guess. This need to be white. So white means exposure high, and all the things should come to the left, except the last one. So select the image, it's fill. Let's make this fit. Cool, that's it. Now select this, drag and make it white. Sorry, black. 01 dot 01 dot. Let's make the size as 35, 45. Reduce the width and just have it over here. Cool. The same way, alt, follow the grid, control D, control D. So this one, so let's make this black. And remove this background. Select this text and subtext, make this black. Make the fill, actually both are different color, that's why it's not showing up. Black, sorry, black. Select it, make it black, and let this be 2. the same way, delete this, copy this, alt drag, actually this is right, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, select all. So this is 3, so I am leaving the text to you. You work whichever way is convenient for you. Alt drag, make it even space, except the last one. We don't need last one, so the last one would be different. Thirty radius, 30 pixel radius. Let the fill be select all, select this, alt drag, make this white, so follow the text. So I think this is the text. So I'm leaving this to you. Make it smaller. I think this is not the text. Let's change the text. Text align center. Have the button, and that's it. So I'm leaving to you with the alignment, so you can do a better way with the relevant. We'll get the relevant time, but I'm running out of time. So again, this is changed. So it's, you just need to remove this and have this over here. Remove this, alt drag, and again now this looks similar. Again 100%, 100 pixels. So I'm leaving this to you again. Do it as I do to maintain the consistency, or else it won't look good. So the placing of images really is very simple. Just make this whichever way you want. Select all and make this 30 pixel border radius, and just have this section as it is. Now if you know how to change the image, this is how we do. So you can find this on, I guess, services, not on services, operations, or about us. So likewise you can do it. I'm leaving this to you. So now select the rectangle, draw a big rectangle starting from here until it reaches, and change the color to yellow. Select this, control or open square bracket, press it till all gets down, till all the element below gets to the top of this big yellow background, and that's it. Cool. Select the desktop frame and make it larger. So select the desktop frame, not the rectangle. It would be white. If you want to have this icons, click on the file, Figma icon, and you will find plugins, and you need to install a plugin called Iconify. Actually I need a plugin. Where is plugin? Plugin, find more plugins, just search for icon. Iconify, run. So you got it. So search for tick, search icons, and you'll find this icon. Select this and import icon, and it says your icon is imported. Now you define where it is imported. Usually it would be very small over here. So when select, press shift and alt, sorry, control Z, select this and find the frame. So this is the frame. You can see the hash symbol of the freshen frame. Alt and shift, just drag outside and you got it. Just place this. Yeah. And have the background below and the text sideways. Make this white, and that can be achievable. So let's make this a little bigger. Now this text, so you know how to add this. So let's have that create a rectangle and change the solid to image. Let's add a background image. We need this to be white. So to create, let's just make this background purple before doing anything on this section. Control open bracket, take this section down. Yes, you got it. Now select the circle section and click on the image, increase the exposure, and now it's white. Now zoom in a bit. Now again we need to create a small rectangle. Change the image to icon. So actually I am lost, so it will be on services, no, operations. So now make this fit, press shift and make this smaller and adjust the size of properly. Now what we need is create an ellipse, press shift, now it's a circle, make this yellow is here, press shift and make this smaller and select this and have it over here. Now type T, press 01, select all, make this black and size V 35 and let this V bold. Place it over the text. If it doesn't go, you know what to do. Control close square bracket, increase the size like 55, select this text and select the button, horizontal align, vertical align, and cool. That's it. Just lock this layer, select all, alt drag, control D, select all, adjust the height, width, adjust the section accordingly, and you can have the text below. It's up to you. Now to create this section below, select the rectangle again, properly follow the grid to maintain consistency. Let this be yellow, 30 pixel, again a small rectangle, 30 pixel, zoom in properly, hide the below one, change the image, choose any image from gallery. Now you know what to do. You can have the text, create a rectangle, follow the grid so that both of them have the same width. You can fill this with rectangle, so fill with purple, type T and have this name. Let this be curved, but it should be regular, and the size should be 25. Have this over here, have this at the top. Alt drag, alt drag, alt drag. Make this white, so the text is going to be make appointment. Background text, front text, vertical align, sorry, horizontal align, vertical align. So you know what to do. So this section is very easy. Create a rectangle, alt drag, Control D, select all, follow the grid. Now select all. Radius is here 30. You know how to change the image and add this section. So for the background image, select all. So we have change the background image. First change the background image. We will be changing the background image. Let's have this, and then we have to click on this plus and change this to purple and reduce the opacity. Now that's ready. Now put this behind. You know how to do this. Control open square bracket, and that's it. And finally this section is similar to the gallery section. We're creating one. Let's create one. Zoom in. Let's have the text close. Select this, alt drag. We just need 3 lines. Reduce the width. Place it properly. Create a circle. Choose the ellipse for that. Alt shift. With this, change the fill. Let the fill be image. It's in the testing module. Cool. Zoom in. Alt drag. Have the name, and let this be bold. Alt drag. Designation. Let this be regular, and that's it. You can change the color whichever way you like. Select all the text and change this to, actually one thing is we have to make this yellowish. And now place the image over. Image, and we have a testimonial ticks fit. That's it. So close. Actually it's not, it's what we thought. And you can just anytime make alt drag to make this duplicate. So that's it. We'll meet you in the another tutorial.